For Georgia Now News, I'm Jenna Eason. After struggling to find a community for her children, a mom in McDonough, Georgia decided to build one for herself. Siobhan Carter found a Community Co., an early childhood center that focuses on community and helping children learn through play.
We want to give children the tools they need to deal with their big emotions. We want them to have to think through the process. Here we teach children how to learn, not what to learn.
Children at Community Co. are encouraged to learn by doing, with the help of licensed educators who create individualized learning plans. In addition to helping kids learn, Carter wanted to create a space for parents to connect. The center includes a co-working place for parents to work or hang out while their children are learning. Carter says a goal of hers was to keep families connected.
Because we didn't want to be disconnected from our children. We wanted them to have their space, but if they needed mom or dad, we were just down the hall.
Carter says she hopes her type of education center will become a normal part of the world.
My hope for Community Co. is that indie education becomes normalized, that we come together more as a true village.
Applications for the school open August 1st, and Carter says families may be able to use the Georgia Promise Scholarship to help pay the tuition. Georgia ranks near the bottom of a new national report of healthcare systems. WalletHub's 2026 report ranked Georgia 49th overall in healthcare. The report compares healthcare costs, access, and outcomes across all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Georgia placed 37th in healthcare costs, 49th for access, and 43rd for outcomes. Overall, Georgia only beat Mississippi and Alaska, which placed 50th and 51st, respectively. The Georgia Recorder reports that a new pro-data center group has launched in Georgia to try to change public opposition. Connected Georgia and its parent organization, America Connects, created a website and YouTube channel in June and published a 30-second ad that has received more than 2 million views in 4 weeks. The fast growth of data centers in Georgia has sparked outrage among local residents, while a wave of bipartisan legislation failed to pass in the Georgia General Assembly this past session. It is unclear what the new organizations plan to do to garner support from Georgians for data centers. A person who was detained at Cobb County Jail died after officials say he experienced a medical emergency while in custody. 64-year-old Robert Hardy died on Sunday at Kennestone Hospital. Hardy had been detained at the jail since June 11th on multiple charges, including first-degree arson and reckless driving. Officials say that deputies found Hardy in cardiac arrest on July 25th, and doctors at the hospital determined he did not have a viable path to recovery. GPB News reports that the first wrongful death lawsuit has been filed relating to the BioLab fire of 2024. Shamita Johnson filed the lawsuit, which claims that exposure to toxic chemicals released from the fire resulted in the death of her husband, Kenny Johnson. Johnson's attorney says that an independent autopsy found that he died from acute respiratory failure due to the inhalation of toxic chemicals. Mindy Bish is an attorney who does not represent the Johnson family, but plans to file personal injury lawsuits for several residents before September 29th.
I think at this point, we have almost 500 residents. I expect that will grow.
A federal investigation was recently published by the U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Investigation Board. It found that the fire was caused by long-standing maintenance failures and unsafe chemical storage practices in the facility. That's what's happening in Georgia now. For news anytime, check out our website at heargeorgianow.com. You can also download our app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. And to stay up to date on our content across all our platforms, follow us on Instagram at heargeorgianow and Facebook at Georgia Now. I'm Jenna Eason.